Hey, it's Antonio. Welcome back to my channel. Now, who's ready for some fighting words? In this video, I want to do a fight breakdown and a prediction for Caleb Plant versus Anthony Dirrell. And for those who don't know how I do it, I basically just put both guys side by side and I run down a column of attributes and I either credit this guy or this guy. And in the end, I'm going to have one victorious winner, and that's the guy that I'm choosing. So without further ado, let's jump into it. We're going to start with experience. I think that's always a great place to start, so why not? Experience. Clearly, it's going to go to Anthony Dirrell. He's got more fights. He's literally fought a who's who in his division, and just moving up in the years. So, yeah, he's an old dog, and he's got a lot of tricks. And he's basically seen every type of style, every type of fighter. He's just got more experience. That's it. IQ. This is tricky, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we do have Anthony Dirrell, who does have more experience, so technically you would think he would have more IQ. However, you have Caleb Plant, who's kind of like a wizard in the ring, and he just knows how to do all these little tricks. He knows how to set all these little traps. So it's kind of hard to say that Anthony Dirrell has more ring IQ than Caleb Plant. Yes, I get it, and you could easily make the argument and say, well, he's got more fights. He definitely has more ring IQ, if you want to play that way. However, if you want to say, but what can a guy do in the ring? Can a guy do things that you didn't think were possible? Could a guy just flat out play with his opposition in the ring? Then you have Caleb Plant, and then the argument becomes, all right, well, can creativity mean ring IQ? I think it does. So therefore, just to be safe, I'm going to say it's a tie. Power. Obviously, that's going to be Anthony Dirrell. Caleb Plant is not known for his power. He's known for his smarts. He's known for just being a little tactician. He's known for just being creative. He's known, for thinking outside the box. He is not known for his power. Anthony Dirrell is known for his power. He's a very aggressive guy, all up in your face. He's Philly all day, and he fights like he's from Philly all day. So clearly, power is going to go to Anthony Dirrell. Let's see. Speed. Okay, well, this goes back to Caleb Plant. That's another one of his attributes, just his speed. Now, when you put that type of speed with that type of creativity, that type of spontaneity in a ring, that's trouble, and that's a recipe for disaster for whomever his opponents are. But yeah, he's really fast. He's fast with his hands, but he's also fast with his legs. He moves around a lot. He utilizes the entire ring, and clearly he's going to get this one in speed. Now, I've said it like probably 2 or 3 times leading up to it. Creativity. How creative can you be in the ring? How much can you think outside the box in the ring? How is it that you can set up a guy or set these traps for a guy in the ring? How can you line a guy up? When it comes to creativity, I think Caleb Plant is like the man. He's a very creative guy. He started off being creative with Canelo, and he had a lot of success actually in the beginning of the fight. It's when he lost his creativity, and it's when he began to stay planted, Caleb Plant, getting to stay planted and didn't move around as much, didn't utilize his legs. I always said that was his real, that was going to be the thing that was going to possibly win him that fight, his legs. But his legs comes with that creativity. He's really creative with how he moves, and it frustrates a lot of guys. And it puts guys in a situation where either they're hesitant to throw or they're just frustrated and they just want to get some type of action because he's playing around in the ring and he's just frustrating them all day. Clearly that goes to Caleb Plant. Footwork, I pretty much just explained that. That's Caleb Plant as well. Now, this category is called doghouse. In a doghouse, which one of these guys do you want to see? I tell you don't want to see in a doghouse. You don't want to see Caleb Plant. You don't want to see Anthony Dirrell with Caleb Plant. You don't want to see Anthony Dirrell in a doghouse. Again, brother's from Philly. Brother gets down like he's from Philly. He's all about that action. He's all about that dogfight. He's all about that close in quarters fighting. He's all about that phone booth fighting. Okay, so just in a doghouse, in a last-ditch effort where you just have to go out at guns a-blazing, Anthony Dirrell is going to be that guy. I think Caleb Plant possesses some of that. And I say that because looking at the Canelo fight again, when he stopped using his legs and he became very, just still, he had to fight back. And he had to fight back mano-a-mano. And, he had a moment here, he had a moment there. But, clearly he wasn't comfortable doing that. Clearly that is not his forte. Clearly space, movement, creativity, speed, his legs, footwork, those are the things that are going to work on, in his favor. It is not going to be, me and you, let's just go in that corner real quick and duke it out. He's not that guy. Anthony Dirrell is that guy. And in a doghouse, I got to go to Anthony Dirrell. So let's see. Here's a segment where I say, what does he need to do? Well, Caleb Plant, move, box, stay on the outside, be creative. Give yourself space to think. Give yourself space to operate. And put yourself in the best place, space-wise, where you can be effective and your opponent can be least effective. And dealing with Anthony Dirrell, I would definitely say spacing is where he's going to be least effective. For Anthony Dirrell, I would have to say be aggressive. Be aggressive, be the bully, be the bigger man, be the tougher man. Come in with that Philly mindset, come in with that Philly swagger, and close the distance, close it early, and make it a dogfight. Make it a dogfight. And I don't want to, just to clarify, when I say dogfight, I don't necessarily mean like we're just two guys slugging it out or anything like that. I mean, it can still be a very scientific fight. And if you don't believe me, just look at any of James Toney's fights. Very scientific fighter, but he was up close and personal. And Anthony Dirrell does possess a lot of that. And he can also fight off instinct as well. So if they were to get up close and personal, and it was on the ropes, and it was in the corner, that's just fine with Anthony Dirrell. That's going to be his bread and butter. He needs to find out a way how he can close the distance quick and continually do that as he breaks Caleb Plant down round from round. If he cannot do that, I do not believe he will win this fight, and I do not believe he will find success in this fight. He's going to have to close that distance and quick. He's going to have to cut up that ring every single round and quick. He's going to have to throw heavy every single round. Caleb Plant throws a lot of punches while moving a lot. So Anthony Dirrell is going to have to go to the body. He's going to have to go to the body early. Hit him. You know what? Rocky Marciano, he used to punch guys in the hips, and do what you got to do. You punch them in the hips, they can't run. The legs are sore. You basically tighten that area up, and now they don't have the legs that they would have had, say you had not have hit them there. It's a lot more effective to hit somebody in the hips than to hit them in the stomach, actually. Their legs will go away like a lot quicker. So do things like that. Make it a dirty fight, even if you have to. Once you push him back, have your way. Just slug it out with him. Now, all that being said, who do I have winning this fight? I actually have Caleb Plant. I just feel like he's the younger guy. He's the more crisp guy. He was just at the mountaintop. I mean, he just fought Canelo, and now he's back. So maybe he can get his way back back to the mountaintop. I just think there's too much speed. I don't think Caleb Plant will be sucked into a dogfight. Looking at the press conference, Anthony Dirrell was just saying things that I guess trying to get under his skin or whatever. Maybe if I can make this guy mad, he'll want to hurt me. And it's a possibility. It's happened in the past. Maybe I can bait him into a fight. I don't think Caleb Plant bit on any of that. I don't think he will make it into a fight. I think he's going to be smart. I think he realized and learned from the Canelo fight, that's not my bread and butter. That's not what I do. What got me to the dance was being creative. What got me to the dance was my movement and my legs. What got me to the dance are my good, crisp jabs. That's what got me to the dance. Throwing a lot of punches got me to the dance. Not haymakers, not one-hitter quitters, not me standing still, not me, standing in a pocket. That's not what got me to the dance. And because I think he's aware of that, and because he mentioned that in the press conference, he said, "No, I'm going to box. If Caleb Plant boxes, Caleb Plant will have success. I don't believe there will be a knockout, but I do believe there will be a unanimous decision in favor of Caleb Plant." And that is my prediction. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you don't agree, why you don't agree. Drop your thoughts down below. I love to hear what you have to say. And as always, please like, please share, please subscribe to my channel.